In this short video, we're going to look at how we can use the data discovery and storyboarding features in Talent Insights to tell a story through our recruiting data. To analyze my ATS data, I simply drag and drop the data export CSV file into Talent Insights and let it go to work. You can see the actual data file itself tells me very little in its raw format. Talent Insights, however, automatically performs statistical algorithms to look at interesting relationships and patterns in the data and gives me suggested starting points to begin my analysis. By selecting one of these, I can see application volumes by state, the darker areas of Washington representing higher volumes of candidates than, say, Arkansas. And the infographic ribbon at the top also highlights other interesting patterns in the data, which I can visualize in one click. I can also use the natural language processing capability to ask a specific question, in this case, how many candidates by hire source. The bar chart builds in seconds and shows me Monster seems to be the best source in terms of candidate volumes. However, when we add another layer to this, we can see that more than double the number of applicants that applied were not offered jobs. To find out why, we only need to right-click and drill into these candidates to discover the org decline reason. Overwhelmingly, it seems to be because these candidates were not willing to relocate. Drilling deeper still, we can see the majority of roles based in the Western USA region, and even further that the majority of these candidates studied at Texas A&M, highlighting a potential issue in terms of job location and our on-campus recruiting and hire source efforts. Potentially some of these could be more effectively deployed in future. At this point, I can easily thumbnail to review or download to PowerPoint or PDF to create a static presentation. I want to create a more compelling way to convey these insights to the business, so I simply use the Assemble functionality to select a template and then drag the visualizations into the assembly layer. Since I have saved my insights into my collection, it's a simple matter to drag and drop them into the snap to fit areas to build a dashboard. I can create multiple tabs of information and use the editing tools to add titles, images, and text to help tell the story. Finally, I put all of this into a storyboard and use the playback functionality in the meeting to help me communicate the key insights. The timeline brings the story to life, with key statistics and narrative appearing as I need them in order to convey the message in the most compelling way. We start with the first tab on the dashboard, which highlights applicant rates across our key North American states. The higher Washington rates are expected, though we indicate a possible reason for this, which we come to later in the story. The second chapter displays the insight we found around difference between overall applicant volumes, for which Monster is the clear winner, versus potential wasted time responding to applicants that don't get offered jobs. We then show the primary reason for this is due to the lack of desire for relocation, and the majority of positions affected are in the West USA, indicating a possible need to change flexible working policies to accommodate for this. The final chapter uses a word cloud and associated narrative to highlight the impact around our on-campus activities at Texas A&M, an institution that makes up over 50% of these rejected applications. For more information on this amazing cognitive analytics technology, please contact your local IBM representative.